All right, so we're on the second page of the review. We're starting with number 11. So this is true, false. And this one's asking, based on the picture, is line AE contained in M? Now what it's talking about with M is a plane, and AE is a line. So M is your plane, and AE is your line. So I want to know, does line AE lie in plane M? So let's look over here. Plane M is right here. That's this vertical plane. And line AE is right here. So if you look at line AE and you connect A and E, those two points are not both in plane M. So therefore the line is not in plane M. So the answer for this one is false. And the explanation for that is that E is not in plane M. So since E is not in plane M, that means that the whole line AE cannot be in M, because both points have to be in the same plane. So let's look at the next one. The next one says that F and B are collinear. Well, F is here and B is here. The explanation for that is true. And the explanation is any 2 points are collinear. Remember, anytime you draw 2 points, you can draw a straight line. I can connect them with a straight line. So any 2 points are collinear. So yes, F and B are collinear. I can draw a straight line through F and B. So for the next one, it says ray DE and ray CD are opposite rays. And we talked about opposite rays. Opposite rays have the same starting point but go opposite directions. So I have CD, the ray that starts at C and goes through D, and I have DE, this ray here. So I have CE and I've got DE. These are already, you should be able to tell, not opposite rays, because the condition for opposite rays is that they have the same starting point, the same end point. So they are not opposite rays because they do not have the same end point. They have to share an end point. On number 14, are C, A, and F coplanar? The answer is true, and that goes back to like number 12. Any 2 points are always collinear. Any 3 points are always coplanar. I can draw a plane around any 3 points. Now if you add a 4th point, then you have to see if that 4th point is on the same plane. And our last one, N and M intersect at point D. Well, N and M are planes. And remember, this is false, because for planes don't intersect at a point. Planes intersect at a line. Planes intersect at a line. So that is not true. Planes N and M cannot intersect at D because planes intersect at a line. If we look at number 16, I'm going to try to finish here before the bell. Number 16 says, use the figure below to provide an explanation. Well, I'm looking for the intersection of plane BAF, which is the top, and plane GHE, which is the side. The top and the side intersect at EF. So the intersection is line or segment EF, line or segment EF. And the explanation is that 2 planes intersect at a line. 2 planes intersect at a line. For number 17, the intersection of plane CDA, which is this one, and ray HC, those intersect at point C. If you can see that, you have the plane. It's like a piece of paper with a ray going through it. The explanation is a ray intersects a plane at a point. And a ray can intersect a plane at more than one point if it lies in that plane, but this ray does not lie in that plane. And the last one, a point collinear with G, that can be any point. Any of these points would work. Any point would work because any 2 point would work because any 2 points determine a line. So any 2 points that you have determine a straight line. So you could have picked any point on here. You could have said H, you could have said B, you could have said A, you could have said F, E. As long as it's 1 point and another point, it is a straight line.